Hello, this is Hunter64, and we are continuing our Cry of Fear playthrough. So, let's begin. See, the textures here are pretty good, and tab is inventory. You can actually quick slot these. You also have a notes for later, but we don't need that right now. The knife, right off the bat, you can right-click to switch fire modes. Just stab the shit out of people, or you can cut them. Additionally, something that we're gonna have to really take advantage of is that creepy asshole. There was a sprint mechanic, or not a sprint, but I said sprint because it was telling me to sprint, but there's a dodge mechanic if you double tap. This is actually the secret room. By secret room, I mean when you find stuff, unlockables, collectibles, you can come back here and equip them. Unfortunately, this is actually a fresh save. Last time I played Cry of Fear was before I formatted my computer. Oh yeah, I forgot you could do that. Your mom will text you throughout the game. No, I don't think it's getting dark. It is dark, lady. On a side note, when you have your phone light turned on, it doesn't drain or anything, it's unlimited, but you can equip another weapon and just walk around with it in your bag. You can also do this, and equip two things. Current objectives. Find a code to the padlock. Right, so I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I know how to do this, it's pretty easy. I'm just gonna run through it because it's a really annoying puzzle that's super simple and just kind of tedious. I do love the graffiti though. Just some of these things are so cute. I have no idea what this is, but I just want to hug it. Somehow, I've never noticed the trailer. And I missed it, damn it. Little, like, kid shows up right here. Where the lightning strikes. Your mobile phone can be used as a source of light for navigating dark areas. Yep. The ambience in this game is still really creepy even to this day. I don't know why I'm staring at this bike. I think I'm just like, there's a part of me that really wants to steal it. I love alleys in this game though. Brings a lot of tension. And there's a lot of Coke bottles in this game. I've actually got a can of Coke right now. What does this one say? Oh god, I'm blind. If anyone can tell me, let me know. I really can't read that. This game runs like shit, apparently. I remember it running like that. I actually have the FPS counter on for once, which I almost never do. Okay, so, basically, there's a computer in there and we need a password for. Door RPC. And you find these two codes outside. For some reason, I don't know what asshole has his username and password written on paper, just like this. Roses are red and door RPC. But, he just left it outside because he could, I guess. Now, this is actually a prime example of the notes. This is incredibly useful. Oops. I really want to know what this painting is. I actually have no clue, but it also says something on the wall. I cannot read it. I'd love to see the full resolution version. Yeah, here it is again. Yeah, you can get a closer look. It looks like Angry Cage Sir. Yeah, no, that's not at all what that says. Alright. That's probably... See? And for some reason this dude just has a notepad open. It says Jill3481 David. And actually, you know, my theory earlier this game takes place in like 1999 might be accurate. I mean, when was the last time you saw this fucking kind of monitor with a I'm pretty sure that's Windows 98 there. So this game... Whoa. Oh, hello. Come back here. I just want to be your friend. No, we actually don't really want to be his friend. Trust me, people like that, those are shady people. Those are the kind of people that'll steal your kid and fill him up with fucking coke and sell it back to you. They'd come back for the kid later. 'Cause why not? You'd find the bottom left there, little running man, the blue bar, is stamina. We do not want to run out of that. 3, 4, 8, 1. This is randomized, by the way. That code does actually change every single time. I'm not sure if it's completely random or if there's a set of numbers. I really have no clue. That's not very polite.
What the?
You know, if I got a message that was telling me to look to the right, I don't know if I would really be inclined to start following the path. I mean, I would just look up here. You could probably get out of these, this little area, just jump up on this thing and then jump a little higher, right? You probably climb it. And if you can't, because, I mean, I'm not physically all that fit, there was stairs earlier. But no, instead we're gonna follow the mysterious message. Alright, and to introduce you to this, these are tape recorders. They're save points. Oh, I do actually have some saves last time I tried to play this. Yeah, these are all from fucking last year. So I was wrong on my previous statement that I haven't played it for about 2 years. But I guess I just don't really remember. You know, not gonna do that for too long. That hurts my throat. She's got a breathing problem. I feel like I would notice the door opening personally. At least he's smarter than most horror protagonists who would be completely confused by whether or not it was. I'm just like picturing James being like, is that blood? And then just like sitting there really confused for a while. Fuck you. I'm really bad at whole dodging things now.
What the hell? Who was he? I gotta call police. Damn it! No signal.
Yeah, gear. Whoa. I mean, I kicked his ass, but I didn't think I was gonna kick his ass out of existence. Alright, so, fun fact here. If you, I think it's B. See? There we go. Okay, so you can open up your phone, which, by the way, this is something that doesn't really look the same to me. There's definitely a difference between the phone and this. Like, this is an MP3 player, it looks like, and this is a Nokia phone, which, by the way, I did actually have a phone incredibly similar to this. Like, this might actually be the same model. But if we actually do call 911... Well, fuck you too, officer. I didn't have a problem. Oh yeah, you know, and to heal, we get syringes with morphine in it. I guess it's not really any different from Half-Life. Your suit just kind of automatically injects you with fucking morphine all the time. Okay, this is where we kind of want to do the dual-wielding thing, which, by the way, how that works if you want to play this at some point is, you hit the number of the first weapon, the number of the second weapon, like in a row, like 1, 2. There you go. These are twitchers, by the way, and they're very annoying. You'll find them all over the place. But thankfully their AI still sucks dick, even though they've been improved. Ow! Let the stamina recover a little bit. Hey buddy, how's it going? Nope, he's not gonna move. They have a tendency to kind of get stuck on things, by the way. In the mod, they used to get way more stuck, which is part of the reason it was easier to run back then. Because, like, the guy who spawns right here, when you would fight him, he'd get stuck, like, on this corner. Right here. Pretty much every time. And that guy would get stuck on that pipe. On a side note, when you actually play on, I think it's called Nightmare, you have a limited number of tape saves, 5 to be exact, which means you have to beat the entire game with only 5 saves. It's actually pretty challenging. Okay, let's get this guy over here. We can just fight him. God, I am so bad at this. Okay, there's... Nope, nothing over here. Oh, I guess I just ignored it. Willfully ignored it. I see you, buddy. The thing about Half-Life AI, they're really weird about this kind of stuff. Like, see, he can see me now. It's based on the center of the bottle, so if he's around a corner, he still can't see me. Okay. I don't like water, but... Oh. This Half-Life would just break this open. Too bad I can't do that in Half-Life either. That is actually really cool. That shadow effect is done by a spinning object that appears to be black and transparent. I thought it was just a shadow, but no, it looks like it's actually an object. That is some damn fine craftsmanship. I knew this guy was here. This guy always annoys me, which is the reason I remember him. Also, I think it's probably one of the introductions to this game's core mechanic of scaring the shit out of you, which is jump scares. Lots of them. Lots of them. I'm probably not going to remember all of them, to be honest. Did you do it here too? Yep. That is awesome. You can see it because of the way it overlaps the top there, and the little lines on the edges of the blades where they're kind of intersecting. It's pretty awesome, actually. Rumble really knew what he was doing. See, I think part of Simon's problem is... Oh man, my throat. I am so sorry. I'm probably cutting that out. I think part of Simon's problem is that he gets these text messages, and what does he do? He listens to them. Help me, please, help me. They are coming I'm inside the apartment. Hurry. See, now if I got this text message and some random girl was... I mean, maybe that's it. Maybe he assumes it's a girl. And it's like, oh, help me, please, Oni-chan. So he just kind of, you know, thinks, oh, you know, I'm obligated. But not me. I would be like, later, bitch. Ain't got time for you. That being said, I will see you guys next time for the apartments, where I spin in circles and circles and round and round and circles and circles and round until I get lost about 5 times. This is probably the most confusing part of the game. And I had this actually mapped out when I did my speedrun. I had this mapped out because I could not remember where everything was. I don't have it mapped this time, so that's going to be fun.